All right, I was sitting here, even watching the show, and they were talking about Demarcus Lawrence and what he said, of course, in Seattle about Dallas being his home. You guys have seen it, right? Dallas is my home, but I'm here now. They'll never win a Super Bowl. And then the beef between him and Michael Parsons on social media last night, going back and forth. Because, Michael stepped up and said something back and then called him a clown. So, and said this is envy and jealousy and all of that. And man, I just gave a great thank you to Demarcus Lawrence yesterday, to D-Law, for the work he put in around here. And I mean that. I do still appreciate the work he put in. But there's so much in him making that comment and making that statement. Oh, I know they'll never win a Super Bowl over there. Okay, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But you were the one, and you're the reason that we did win the last 10 years, you see. So that's why it's odd for me to see somebody do that. It kind of reminds me of the boxers, that I've always, even when I was a kid watching boxers, right? The guy would be boxing, and the guy, and boxer A, boom, boom, knocks out boxer B, whoops his butt. Boxer B stumbling all around. And then when they finally get to him and ask him a question, he said, he ain't that good. He's not that good. I'm like, dude, he just knocked you out. Like, I thought about it. I said, now, if he had just knocked me out, I would be saying, boy, that dude, whew, he was a tough fight. Came ready to fight tonight, and he caught me. I'm not going to say he's not that good, and I'm getting up off the floor. I'm going to raise him up, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've always thought about, but I don't know. Boxers just always went that route. I thought it was a dumb route. And I think this, for Demarcus Lawrence, is a dumb route. You may be hurt and you may be angry at the Dallas Cowboys, but to throw back that dart and try to hit them in the head only sticks you right in their neck. Dude, you were there. You were there. Do something about it. Don't wait, leave, and then talk about it. Come on, man. And what the side of the ball you were on was the direct damn problem. 12-5 for 3. We had the number one offense. The number one offense. Or top 5 offense. I don't understand what logic you had thinking that you should say this. Honestly. I mean, teams ran on you like a run in a stocking. Just keep going and going and going. I just don't understand why you do that. Now, I want to say this I do have to say, because I think this frees me, seeing this back and forth between Demarcus Lawrence and Michael Parsons. I think this frees me because I've heard times before that there's something in the locker room with some of the guys on defense and Michael Parsons. And I would never have said anything about it because I thought that would have been a violation. But now that it's out in the open, we should address it. Michael said, oh, I think you're jealous. I absolutely think there was some of that in there from some of the things I've heard. And I understand that too. Demarcus D-Law was the man here. He was our guy. We were paying him the big money. And then here comes this young cat, Michael Parsons, and he wrecked house. Took over the house. And right now, man, I see what we have lost here. I'm saddened. I'm saddened that I heard it was an issue with the guys on defense and Michael. I heard it was an issue. But I didn't want to believe it. But now I do. And Key said that, right? Key said, well, as I'm watching the show, why did they talk together before they got to this? why wouldn't they talk together? And he hoped that they would have talked together now. If they didn't talk together in the locker room, they're certainly not going to talk together now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, you missed something by whatever personal mess that you had keeping you two apart. Because I thought that could have been, working together instead of in a locker room looking at each other and working apart. Working your side of the defense, his side of the defense. I don't know what guys think you're right, what guys think Michael Parsons is right. I understand why niggas were running all over y'all now. Y'all, you can't tell me now that this was not going on. And even on the show, Joy said, well, if two players are saying something, and that's why, I got so much to do. So if I was there, I would have stopped all this. She said, well, two players on defense, the two players are saying something, it must be a distraction. Distraction to who? I understand if it was a distraction, and a distraction that was killing Michael Parsons, where he could not perform. But he's performing. He's playing well. He's still about to become the highest paid non-quarterback in the National Football League. So you can't say he ain't performing. So now when you were telling me, well, two players on defense say it's a distraction, it must be a distraction. What is it a distraction of? It's not a distraction from his play. Is it a distraction of their jealousy? Because they see, right now, we're doing it again now, everything he says, we're talking about it. Because he has that influence and no one is talking to them. Dude, come on, man. Come on. I don't give a damn, Michael. He can speak what he want to speak, talk how he want to talk. That's today's business. I had a TV show. While I was playing, I had a TV show. But I'm going to bust my ass on the football field, and so is he. So you guys stop that mess, man. Everybody doing it. And all of a sudden, it's a problem that he's doing it. This is why they've been running that football all up and down on y'all asses. Any kind of way. Y'all out here fighting apart with one another in the biggest fighting your boys in the NFL. Come on, dude. You ain't going to win that way. And now you know. And as hard, I was hurt that Demarcus is leaving because, here again, I didn't want to believe it. I believe if you can get along with Charles Haley and all them old crazy mugs we had in there, James Washington, everybody can get along. But you jokers nowadays are so caught up in y'all personal, y'all can't even make, that blows my mind. Let me tell you something, man. My boy Jimmy Jackson, I love that joker, man. I love him. Jim know I love him to death. I see him in L.A. all the time because he's in the business. And I got the groove with him. I know Jamal Mashburn, but I don't know him like that. I know Jay Kidd, Coach Kidd. I introduced him a couple months ago, and I love Coach Kidd. But I love Jim Jackson, man. You know why? Because he sits with me sometimes, man, and we'll have a drink and we talk about it. He said, Michael, I think about it. And I hope I'm not doing you wrong, Jim, but I just got to use this here, buddy. And you know I love you, Jim. He said, I think about it sometimes. If we could have put down our young ignorance and all work together, what Jim, Jamal, and Jason could have accomplished right here in Dallas. I love them because it's real. And all you young brothers out here, man, especially man, I would have loved to get me a Randy Moss late in my career. Come on, dude. Y'all got to stop that mess, man. God putting brothers together, everybody making a lot of money. You got an opportunity, and y'all sitting here on petty-wetty bullshit. D-Law, the dude is better than you. And then you can do about that, but go work harder and try to make it get better. But let's stop all this hell baby crap stuff, man. Oh, man. He's saying this, and he's saying that. It's a distraction. Malik Hooker and Demarcus Lawrence said it's a distraction. Stop, man. I want to hear that mess. It's a distraction when he stopped making tackles. When he stopped earning the highest paid non-quarterback contract. Come on, man. Get on the football field. Let's play football. All right? Let all that other stuff stay off the football field. Come on, man. Come on. And all y'all just, all these other people, understand, Michael has jumped in the media business and thrown a little monkey wrench in here. Do y'all not see what they gave the Kelsey boys, the Pat McAfees, and all of those podcasts? Hundreds of millions of dollars. The man is doing business. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go get him $200-300 million from the Dallas Cowboys and then another $200-300 million from DraftKings or whoever. Stop messing around. Play football. Stop acting like this man ain't performing. Like he's just talking a talk and not walking a walk. He's walking a walk. So let him talk his talk until he stop walking that damn walk, and then we'll all say something about it. All right? I still wish you the best in Seattle, my brother. And I hope whatever we doing here and this little mess blows over in a minute, and you realize, Seattle's Seattle. But it's not Dallas. And you do not want to be excommunicated from the motherfucking family. We're going to let you go on over there and play with the Seahawks. And we'll let you come on back in after you don't win a ring over there either. Okay? And you didn't win a ring over here. But we're going to let you back in. If you just stop talking right now. But if you go any farther, we're going to excommunicate you out, buddy. So stop it. Stop it. And hey, I really wish the best for you and your family. You know we love you, D-Lo. We love you. Let's just put down these emotions and focus on football. We love you, buddy. Good luck to you and your family. God bless, brother.